All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Tech Friday right here on twitch.tv/DC Lasair. That's me. Yeah, you can find me everywhere. Just type !DC in chat. That'll take you to dclasair.bio.link. A link to all my links. Fantastic time. My new show has just started up. So, !Thorn in chat will get you a link to the playlist over on YouTube, or look up Lords of the Thorn. It's a good show. Check it out. Check out our first episode. Bookmark that playlist so that every week when they come up, if you can't catch it live, you have an option. Oh, hold on. Something. There we go. I had it. Sorry. I'm doing a thing, and the thing stopped, and I didn't understand why. Oh, I see why. That's annoying. Okay. So. All right. And I gotta do one other thing because, of course, right before I started, there was a new beta of the Twitch Enhanced Broadcasting, so I had to start that. Can't this? Look, I'm trying to do a thing for y'all, and it needs to run without me being focused on it, so I can click my mouse around and do things. Okay, so interesting. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show off transcriptions in a minute. There's already a slight flaw with one thing I'm using, in that I have to have it clicked in order for it to be working. And then, oh man, okay. That gets messy quick. All right, so we'll go over that too. Alrighty. Let me just set something up in the demo window, and while you're listening to some music, make sure I have audio ducking on. I do. Excellent. And if I hadn't said it already, hi JD Lady, hi Herb, welcome on in. Go to studio mode. And I have to just change a couple things here. Gotta get rid of stuff. I was running a bit behind today, so I wanted at least to get started. And I hope you're all doing well. Hope you all have a good upcoming weekend as well. There we go, getting rid of that. Okay, and then I should just need one display capture source for today. And that's the one I need. And if I move this down, all right, we might be able to work with this. Oh, wait, no, not quite. I have to fix one thing here. Oh, no, it's doing the thing. I swear, my edit transform always wants to scale to inner bounds. It needs to be no bounds, no boundaries here. All right, let's see here, close that. Trim that down. Now I can trim down the thing. Yeah, that should work. All right. So, boom. All right. So, before we get to transcription, I wanted to talk about this new link site called Doras.to. Here's my link. Of course, it's /DC Lasair, but check that out. And then if you want just the website itself, let me get that to you, so you can see what all they offer. And if I reload my page, there we go. Okay. Oops. Oh, now I did it. Okay. We got that. We have me. We got them. And then I wanted to show you my behind the scenes to the page. Grr. Thought I had all this open already. Oh well, just stay with me. It'll be a good trip. Log me in. All right. So home. And yeah. All right. I think we're set. Okay. So, Doras.to, it's run by, I think, 2 people. And, I'm sorry. Nope. Team's a little larger than that. There is 2 founders. Okay, so 1, 2. They're a team of 6 that run this. And they have made a link site where you get a bunch of stuff for free that you'd have to pay for on other sites. And then their pro version is $2.99 per month, which is less expensive than other such link sites as well. Plus, you can do various things. So let's break over to the demo window here. Boop. Okay, so here's their main thing, their main site. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit in my head, but that's all right. And link in bio, link shorteners, media kits, streamers, all that stuff. You can look over that yourselves, but that's that. This is my page, my current page. As you can see, it does my YouTube and my Twitch streams. And I got my Twitter button, Patreon, Throne gift list, YouTube list, my Notion template right there. All links. So this is what it looks like. Got my logo up here, fonts here. So you can see what it looks like when it's live. And then when I'm not live, these are just buttons to my Twitch and YouTube. Click here. This is the dashboard. Let me adjust captions so I get them a little bit out of the way here. So you can see this a little better. Let's go. Let's do this. Then, oops. A little too much. There we go. And, no. Oh. Where'd they go? Where'd everything go? Okay. Move them up slightly. And there we go. Okay. And then, also what I can do is, since there's a lot of just blank space here, let's cut that out. Doing it live. Yeah. So you can see here in my dashboard, I have, profile views, clicks, the CTR, whatever that is. Here's what it looks like, and this will update as I change things. So create my profile, go to my buttons, pages and blocks, analytics, settings. I just signed up for a pro account before we started, so I've unlocked everything just to show you everything. But here is pages and blocks, and obviously pages here, right? and add item, and then you get this window here. Let's move. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna move this up so you can see a little more of the pages and blocks thing. So add item, and then I can add a Spotify. I can add whatever link I want. Put in the dividers. Add a text block to write a short paragraph if I wanted to. But the Twitch live stream, the YouTube live stream, your design, social media, all right here. So let's say I want to add another link. Add link. So I'm in a link block. I can title it whatever I want. So I could title something, Blammo. Sure, I'm not even going to bother spelling it right. Add the URL here. Click here. They have some icons already available for you that you can select. If you search for things like YouTube and Twitch and Twitter, let's put on the red dot. Like the icons I have here. Though I just typed in Twitter and it came up. See? Just like that. So cool. So you can add icons to your blocks. Yay. Alright, click here to confirm. Okay, but what you can also do is you can hide the blocks if it's offline. So if it's a constant video site and you only want it online, just activate this and it'll say, yes, hide block if offline. Yay. And it'll do that. Alright, so add blocks. Then design. Divide it right. So social media, get all that. Now what these blocks look like, we can go to that in a second. Let's see. Customization, right up here. So let me get you that window down a bit. Customization. So you click that. And as you can see, I have my name. I have my logo here. My bio, get 90 characters total. And then you can have this image shape change. So right now it's a hexagon. If you look over here, I suppose if I look without these glasses, I can more see it easily. But so if I changed my design to the mint, you'll see that update. So we can more easily see the shapes. But if you don't just want a circle, you can get a squircle, hexagon, which is what I've chosen. Fresh. Yeah, let's do fresh right now. No, wait. Then the Twitter and Patreon ones just blend right in. Glow cloud? That looks a little better. Maybe sun rays. Not bad. What's mystic? That's cool. Anyway, I have it on Oblivion. And you can choose background color if you want to change it. It's right there under background. Block design, you can choose what color you want your block, whether it be square, fill, inside, transparent, and then choose the color, all that stuff right here. And then you get to choose fonts, and they have a few fonts available, and since they're still in beta, you gotta hit the let them know. But these are the fonts they have available right now. So pages and blocks. And then on the bottom here, let's go to this one. On the bottom here, notice I'll have home. Nope, you can't see that. Let's extend this window. Shorten it down. And on the very bottom of the page, you notice I have home and media kit. Home will bring you here. Media kit will take you to the media kit. Here's all my stats. This hasn't updated since I hit 1,000 Twitter, but here's stat and a contact me thing, pronouns, location, reach, email me. And what you can also do that I haven't activated yet because I'm me is this block here, story. And as you can see, I just wrote this is a test story and I haven't enabled it. But then down below it'll say home, story, and media kit. And so you can, give yourself a longer bio here if you would like. And then going to the media kit functions, here's where heading, I can make a heading, if I need to divide this up. Font color, contact details, here's where I put my email. I could put my Discord in, more coming soon. And then platforms, you get Twitch, YouTube, Blue Sky, and Threads. I don't have a lot of activity on Threads, so I didn't bother. But you get analytics. And if you want brand accounts, you can, with a paid subscription, you can get unlimited brand accounts. So if you need to make more brand accounts, you can do that. And I'm not going to show you account settings because info there. But again, you can change the pages and blocks, everything you like. Let's go back to pages and blocks. So, yeah, and then you can just turn it on and off. Notice how the thing updates right away. You can click here if I need to change it. And then the design, now, custom color. Okay, I can change, I have the Twitter button be this. And then if I want to go back to customization, go back down here to fill. And now the color is filled in again. And yeah, so you can, right now I just have these lines separating for categories. I'm going to eventually, back to pages and blocks, please. I'm going to eventually be adding in text blocks so I can have little, here's what this is for me. Like, here's my support links. But I was trying it out and I wasn't happy with it, so I just left these blocks and, the dividers and blocks. I think that looks pretty clean. But yeah, so I'm still testing this out. I just got into their Discord, so I may be like, hey, you got affiliate I can sign up for, so I might actually do that. But yeah, nice analytics, simple design, clean design, easy to figure out. The pages and blocks here shows you, again, all your blocks. Customization gets you into this. What does your main theme look like? What color is your background? If you want your block design to be those things, if you want the squares to be filled in or transparent, and your font, all right there. Pretty neat. For like $3 a month, yeah, that's pretty cool. So again, that's Doras.to if you would like to check that out and use it for your link site. Do the thing. I saw a video on it and I tried it out and I'm like, oh no, this is actually pretty nifty. So yeah, that's that. And so that's the first thing I wanted to show. The next thing, I got set up a couple things here. I got to click a button and click another button. All right. So the other thing I wanted to talk about today, and if you have any questions on that, I think it's fairly easy to get through, Just a second, I need to check. Make sure I have everything. Okay. Yep. Just had to double check a couple things there. Thank you. All right. The other thing I wanted to talk about today was transcriptions. I've been looking a lot into this because I wanted a transcription file for my new actual play, Lords of the Thorn. And I was finding different ways to do it. So there's a couple automatic free ways that are pretty cool. And it's stuff that's there in YouTube, but I don't see a lot of people talking about, and it could just be I didn't find the right video or whatever. But stuff's there. Also, if you know these captions I use up here, that's the captioner in the OBS caption plugin thing, and there's also an option in that to save these captions to a subtitle file, and then you just pick where you want to save it, and you have a transcription of your whole stream, as long as the audio source is going through it, right? And so you'd have to be careful how to set that up, especially when we're talking about actual plays with multiple people. Things get a little trickier. And then, if I wanted to use these captions for as a source for my transcription, I would have to change the audio source in the captions and make sure everybody was picked up by that source. Right now, this is just picking up my microphone and no one else, right? So I'd have to adjust that, and or since I have the Rodecaster Duo, I could send everybody talking to one channel and then just have that channel picked up and problem solved, right? But YouTube has this stuff already there for you, and this is wild. So when you upload a video to YouTube, you can do automatic captions. Pixel Chat works. Yes, I've used Pixel Chat multiple times. And hello, welcome on in. Yes, I really do like Pixel Chat. It does great. So, if you set up your hey Puddleglum, glad to see you. So if you set up auto captions on your YouTube, this also makes a transcription for you with time code, and it's basically using the you can get the subtitle text file from it. So we'll show you that. Back to here. Okay, let me change the window size once again because we're doing it live, right? Changing window size. We'll be looking at this is my YouTube we're looking at. We're going to be looking at my Fantastic Tech Friday that I had with Lady Luck. And let's see if I can cut this down more. We don't need all that. And in Begin. Okay, so what we need to worry about here is, so here I just walk in and make a comment. That's okay, I know who you are. So if you go to your subtitles thing here, let me widen this just a little more so you can see that. So you go to your video in your studio, right? And you have your details page. You also have your subtitles page. And then if you go over here to where it says published, you'll notice this changes to where we can duplicate and edit. But if you click here, download, suddenly I can now download these captions as any one of these formats, and now I have a transcription file with timings, and I could put that in a Google Drive file and make that available to everyone. Also, people watching your video can do a transcription. It's an automatic thing. So as you can see, here's the aforementioned Tech Friday. We can make this window look better. Boop. And we don't need any of that. What we do need is all this stuff below here. Fun fact, the OBS Captioner plugin can also save a transcript at the end of every stream or recording. Yes! Okay, so here is something you probably don't look at too often because it's the more info button, right? And usually you're just watching the video. However, if you go through a description of the video, you can see, since I've labeled this as a podcast in YouTube, so if you search YouTube podcast, you can find my Tech Fridays. So you can see, Tech Friday, 21 episodes that I've put there. But here's another thing. Transcript. Right down here. Now you're not going to see this if you don't open the more info, right? You're just going to be watching the video, blah, 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 and you don't see all this page. But at the very bottom, transcript. Show transcript. You click that. It makes a window. I'll have to widen the window. And now, oh look. There's my words with timings next to them. And it, as you say things, it will highlight the next one. But transcript, automatically, right there. It's just a thing you can do in YouTube. But you have to open up the more info, which a lot of us are just watching the video and not clicking down in here. But there's a lot of useful things down in people's info. So yeah, so if you ever want a transcript and you have automatic subtitles on, just open up and look. Oops, I went right by it, but it's right there. It's magic. Right? Right there. Show transcript. Just click it, and there's the transcript. It just works. Used to be easier to access higher up. Yeah. Like in the 3 dots menu. Yeah, not so much. Now you can save and report. Yeah, so if you need a transcript, pretty good way to do it. And then you can download this very thing from your own video and make that available to people. All right. I need them to stop moving. Hi, Rex. Welcome on in. Yes, that would be nice. But anyway, so if you're looking for transcripts, there's free. Have you had much luck with YouTube's auto chapters? All those auto things, I just turn off right now because I was watching someone's video and they mentioned these and they're like, these are probably not going to be accurate, and you have no way to change them, so just shut them off. I'm like, okay, you know what? That's good advice. Let's just shut those off, because you can chapter your own video, right? Yeah, it takes more time, but I'm just like, yeah, click these off, because, you know, it could categorize my video into some wild category it doesn't need to be in, and a bunch of other things. So I shut those off. Love it. All right. So the other thing, and I just saw this today. I found a YouTube video. Of course, I closed the tab where it is, so I don't remember where that is. I'll try to find it someday. But they're like, you could use a Google Doc for transcription. Though I have found a flaw with this, as we've been doing it. So, I go here. Oh, my phone is going off. my phone heard me. I'm like, where is that audio coming from? And my phone thought I wanted to talk to it, but I do not. So you do this. Can you guys see this little microphone icon? Okay. So anyway, you go. This will be a lot easier if I just do this. I tried it when we started. Go up here. Where is it? There we go. So, if you go to Tools, and where's our dot? There's our dot. So Tools, Voice Typing, activates that, and let's make sure the thing is in the right spot. Okay, I click this, and as soon as I start talking, you can see it goes. The problem with this, as soon as I click off of it, it turns off. So I want to type a message to you all in chat, and so I click into my chat box and say hi. Now it's off. However, if you're just doing a voice thing, it's pretty handy, and you get a transcription afterwards. But again, I don't know of a way. I just found this, and I don't know of a way to simply leave it on. But now you have it in a Google Doc, and can use it however you want. So kind of cool, but for streamers, I can't recommend, unless for these it helps to learn how to get the punctuation instead of saying space, caps, comma, yeah, and the like. But yeah, if you just want a transcription of what you're saying, here's another way to do it. And it's free. And I'll get your words. Yes, you can also take the recording, set its audio as the input for the transcription, and walk away, right? So if I wanted to do this for my show, I would make that the input and play it for about 2 hours. And then when I come back after 2 hours, I would have this huge document. That's transcription. And the person who did the video that I watched mentions that. So yes. But yeah, as far as doing it live, probably not the best way. Because we're streamers and we need to click on various things all the time. So yeah, but it's available. And as we said, you can just set the source of your video as what the microphone picks up in your browser. Hit the play button, walk away, And then you'd also have a nice big transcript that way. But for live, unless there's a way to keep this on while doing other things, which I just don't know. There could be. But right now, I'm not going to use this for live stuff. But yeah, if I know I'm about to leave somewhere, and I'm like, well, maybe I'll try this. I'll set up the video, have that be the input here. And yeah, like the video I saw, mentioned it, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of a good idea. He also mentioned using your phone and putting that close to your mic and using like a Word doc thing on your phone. You could do that too. But yeah, I thought these couple ways were the handiest way to get a transcription, easy and quick. And like I mentioned earlier, the Google caption thing that I use that makes those captions right up there. You can also save that to a subtitle file thing, and have that there. And let me get a link for that, the OBS caption thing. Put that in chat. What am I looking for? Here we go. So it's closed captioning via Google Speech Recognition. Bam. Right there. And that'll take you to if you hit the go to download, that'll take you to the GitHub. Download the zip file, and it gives you all the file folders you need. You can just take the DLL and move it into your OBS plugin thing. And then when you start OBS, you'll have the caption thing, and you can turn on, like today I am, just because we were talking about transcriptions, I have turned on the ability to save the file, so I have a transcription of this in one of those subtitle formats. But yeah, so they're all pretty neat. Let me see if I can find the video of the guy talking about all this real quick. Probably won't happen real quick. Oh, this might be it. Quiet. Okay. Oh, he made this video 8 years ago, and yeah. Anyway, here is. It's called Primal Video. I don't know if they're still making videos, but here is their thing. There's the video I got the one trick from, and then for the earlier thing, the link bio links in bio. That's what you call those thing. Here's the original video I saw for that by Andy Lippy, who does a lot of talks on things. So there's him talking about the Doras.to thing we showed off earlier. So those are the sources for today. And yeah, and then what I'm going to do when I have the transcription done, and I'll probably put it into them into a Google Drive folder, because in my Notion template, I have in the production one for the episodes, I have a space where you can put the URL or whatever you need of the of the transcription file, or the the file, a link to the file itself on your hard drive, whatever you need to do. And let me just close a couple tabs here. I can show that as well. So let's see here. Oh, I do want to talk a little bit about Plannery thing, but that's going to be later. Okay, episode info. Oh, I have a name of the episode. I should change that real quick. Lore of the... You have... As soon as I can type. Alright, so episode notes. Okay, I can't show you all those episode notes because those are spoilers. So I'll cut back and forth, but here, I should have a... Do I not? I thought I had a thing for the transcription. Why don't I? Never mind. I thought I made one. Made a block for the transcription. But, I should totally do that. In fact, I'll do that right now. It's my project. I can do. Add block, and there we go. Bam. Haha, I did it. I thought I did it, but I didn't, so now I did, and now you all have access to that too. And let me put it here. So, I'll show you all what I'm talking about in just a moment here. Let's go to studio mode. Alright, can't show you the side stuff. And again, my Notion template. Right there, actual play production template. Yay. Episode info. I've messed with the template, so. And here we'll put. So. Go here. Go back here. Click a thing. And there we go. Okay, I can show you this. Studio mode. Right. Demo window. Yay. So, as you can see, let me give you more window here. So as you can see, when you have stuff up, you got your show title, episode number, producer, cast, total runtime, aspect ratio, resolution, recording date, your VOD link, and then you can put your transcription right here, or a link to your transcription right on the bottom there. And just to show you what one of these looks like when they're filled out, let me go here because I gotta cover up some notes. And bam, okay. So I have let's just full screen this. All right, we'll go with this. So as you can see, show title, episode number, record date, summary. You know, I click here. Here's my quick notes on what happened right behind my head. Here, let me get rid of me and let's be a little easier here. Boop. All right, so this is just quick notes for me. I could write out more of a summary if I wanted to, you know, can do whatever. Locations used. Well, they were outside of Waterdeep and in Waterdeep. Then, as you can see here, we have cast crew list. And there's more, but again, then we get into episode notes that I don't want to put online right now. Because they're my notes, and they're for me. Okay, and back again. And then, you know, we have encounters, the encounter name, Rock Trail, and then the encounter on D&D Beyond for me. Sponsors, special thanks, and then here's our show info block with all that stuff. All right. So, what else do we got? If you have any questions on any of that, please feel free to ask. Go ahead. Oh, in news things, let me make sure this is still true. Yeah, I hit 1,000 followers on Twitter. Yay! And if more people want to follow me, that'd be great too, in case someone decides to not follow, because I'm right at 1,000 right now. But yay! Which is pretty epic. Once you get that K in the follower count number, people take notice more. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping for. Sorry, I have plans later after this, so I gotta make sure that no one's updating them on me, like last minute changes and things. All right. So I'm gonna take a break, and then whatever you guys want to talk about, let's do it. It'll be kind of free for all. If it's tech related, by all means. If you want to talk about any of the things, you know, your favorite link shortener, like, you know, I've been using bio.link for a few years now. Or if you use Linktree or anything like that. You know, the tools you use to have quick things to promote yourself with. Yeah, let me know. And we can talk about them. And if you want to talk more about transcription things, go for it. There are, of course, paid services, but I thought showing a couple options that were completely free might be useful. And so and it was just something I was thinking about. So yeah, we covered it. Yay. All right. We'll take a break. Give me about 5 minutes. I'll run some ads and be right back with more. Okay. Wisdom is my best. We're gonna try it. It'll probably be hard, but... Sure. Go eat the brain then. Look, a 23. you think I'm gonna fail that one? I mean, you know. Welcome back, everybody. How y'all doing? Hope you enjoyed the break. Thanks for running that short. My latest short, which I haven't added to the whole short rotation thing, just because this version of OBS is the enhanced I keep forgetting the words. The enhanced broadcast thing for Twitch, and I would rather add it to my normal OBS installation, so I know it's actually there. But here is my latest short. Go check it out as soon as it decides to come up. Yeah, hey, yay. It decided to do the thing. All right, cool. Okay. So, now's the time we talk about whatever you want to talk about. Go for it. And this is where I look for tech news and things like that to check out. We do this live for fun. And I look at some sites. Oh, wow. YouTube TV is now the United States is fourth biggest cable TV provider. Huh. If you're curious about that, I was looking at Ars Technica. And gadget. There's a bunch of reviews on Apple Vision Pro. Everyone's testing it and reviewing it, so I'm seeing a lot of stories on that. If you want to look it up on your favorite site, I'm sure there's one available. Okay. Ooh. Here's an article in Gadget. It's a best of article, but, you know. Pretty good. So, best mirrorless cameras for 2024, according to this Engadget article. You can check it out. I'm not going to go over them, but if you are looking for a new camera, add this to your toolkit of research. Okay, and then go to, oops, I can spell words. And have y'all been enjoying Steam Next Fest? See, when I have Stream Deck in front of me, and then I need to say the word Steam, and then there's a product called a Steam Deck, the word gets a little mixed up. Nothing there. We talked about Elgato's new capture cards. That was last week. Every time someone talks about playing on their Steam Deck, my brain goes, they play video games, right? Let's see. Anything here? Oh. This might be something interesting. Okay, so Spotify is adding a video feature. It's a, let's see, what does it say? A short-form video feed, which allows you to vertically scroll through an album in chronological order. Okay, this is off Tech Radar. Here's what we know so far article. If you want to check more of that out. That could be an interesting thing. Still kind of experimental a bit, it seems. It's not, and some people will see it. So if you do, and if you use Spotify, there's a thing. All right, let's break into TTRPG stuff. Oh hey, if you like the Star Trek RPG, Modiphius had an announcement of the Star Trek Adventures, the Federation Klingon War. You can check that out, and let's see. Okay, not a lot catching my eye there. Here and here. I'm just opening a bunch of tabs. Okay. Oh, if you play Realms of Pugmire, Oxpack has announced a Curious Cats of Mao supplement. Right there. If you are going to Gen Con, Paizo is going to have quite a lineup there. Let's see here. Oh, Here's an RPG that may be of interest to some people. It's called Sentai and Sensibility. The article says it's an RPG mashup of Jane Austen and Power Rangers. And there's the article on Dicebreaker about it. Let's see, does this... Nope, that doesn't lead to the link to the product. So yeah. Here's the Kickstarter link. Okay. The Kickstarter, Regency role-playing of Rangers and Romance. Here's the link to their Kickstarter. They have 12 days to go. They had a goal of just under 2,000. They're already at 19,000, so... If you want to combine these things, you're welcome to it. This is awesome. Have something called a polymorph resolver. Wow. Amazing. All right, and they got some nice add-ons too. Stretch goals. This kind of looks fun. Okay. What do we have here? Just looking at other news. Oh, this could be. So, oh, hello, kitty. Yes, hi. How are you? Yes, I know. Yes, kitty. Hi. How you doing? Did you need attention? Again, as if I don't give this cat enough attention in the morning, but, you know, it's a cat, so more attention is always needed. Until it isn't. Put you on screen. There you go. How you doing? Look, there's people. Yeah. People. Aww. And my kitty. Oh, you want down now. Something happened. Something changed. What has changed? Oh, okay. Thank you for being with us. You're a little bomb of fur, though. Oh, I was going to talk about plannery things, wasn't I? Okay. Let's get through the news, and then we'll circle back around to planner things as soon as I get done petting my cat as well. It's cat break. Everyone take a cat break. So, you know, go lay in a sunbeam, bat around your favorite toy, eat food out of a bowl. You know, take a cat break. Cat nap time. Yeah. And hello, Phoenix Bat. All right. Let's see here. What are we looking at? Endless Zero. Okay. Gonna knock the remotes off the coffee table. Excellent. All right. So I going into planner stuff. Thanks again to Lady Luck 34. A friend of mine mentioned, and they mentioned this a while ago. I had never heard of this, but apparently my school never taught this. It's been a minute since I caught one of your streams, kind of post-move now, with computer mostly set up, so I can stream lurk the people I keep up with. Yay! Yeah, glad your move has occurred and that you're in the post-move and you can settle in. That's amazing. So... Anyway, there's this thing called the Cornell note-taking system. And been here for a month already? Wow. Time is soup. It is. And I just had never heard of it before. And my friend was taking... I noticed this friend of mine's a player at my Spelljammer game. And I noticed her taking notes one day. I'm like, what are you doing? And she said, it's called the Cornell system. I'm like, okay. Where'd you go, cat? I hear you meowing, but now I don't see you. So I can't pet you if you're not here. Oh, you ran upstairs. Okay. Something interesting must have been happening upstairs. Anyway, so you divide your paper up into, and I've seen various words used here, but basically questions, notes, and you draw a line, not all the way down the paper, because you do an upside down T, and then on the, the horizontal line, you write summary. And the idea is to take the notes, highlighting the most important ideas on the right, then on the left, this is opposite for you because of the way I have my camera, so this is my left hand, all right? It's just easier for me. So on the left, if I do this for y'all, so on the right, you write your notes, and then on the left, on that vertical line, you write down the questions you have, or any insights you have about those notes. And then below all that, you summarize what the thing is. And she was using this for notes for the TTRPG game, or the Spelljammer game I was running. So, notes, questions on the notes, summarized below. And things like making modules and stuff like that. And I like, okay, this is neat. This is, how to use this system outside of, what you're going to see it. Oh yeah, use this for school and studying and all that. But you can use it in the TTRPG space for your own notes during a session, or if you're making say you're making a one-shot or a module or something, you could use the same thing. Anyway, another tool in your toolbox, Cornell Notes. There is, I tried to make my own little version in Notion. Notion does have a Cornell Note plugin. Let's see here. Oops. Notion. Notion Cornell system. So if you want if you just want to use theirs, that Notion made, there's the template for it. Now they say recall and notes on theirs, and then summary below. But if you want to use it, that's there. Mine I'm making is a little different, and if people are actually interested, I may release it as a template, because I also want to have a database integrated into the notes and have them be separate. And I'm trying to do more. So yeah, but if you use Notion, by all means, check that out. And let's see, what else do we have here? Show post. What else was I think about? Oh, my planner. So, got the Fibonacci Techo on planner. Yeah, get it. Fancy. Yeah, let me hide this. But something fell. But I've been writing notes. Oh, I forgot the green screen thing does that. Oh well. Anyway, I've been writing notes, and just so I can use it, the game demos that I've streamed from the Steam Next Fest, I've been writing down the titles, and then I have a system of whether I like the game or not. So if I enjoyed the game, it gets a smiley face. If I was it gets 2 dots, straight line, straight horizontal line underneath. So meh. And then if I didn't like it, it gets frowny face. And that's my entire system. If there's an extra note, I'll make an arrow below it, write it in. Like if it's an extra negative or positive, I just want to make sure. I may make that into a Patreon post. Just what those were and what I played. Just so I can get some more content up on my Patreon. Speaking of which, if you want to help me out with stuff, you can go to my Patreon. I set up a command, right? I didn't? No? Okay, I didn't set up a Patreon command. That's on me. But go here. Patreon.com/DC Lasair. You can sign up for stuff. It's great. You get a better cut from Patreon than you do from subs, right? Yes. Yes, I do. Where got Twitch Turbo, so no ads for me whether I'm subbed or not. Awesome. So yeah, Patreon, whereas Twitch will take, Twitch takes half basically, because it's that 50-50 split right now, unless you have the partner thing going. But Patreon takes between 5 and 12%. So it's still less. Yeah, I'm still getting more of it through Patreon. And depending what level you subscribe at, it depends on what goodies you get. And thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. It helps me out tremendously. And you get a lot of content that I don't post anywhere else. So let's see what else. While I'm talking promotion, I will be at GaryCon. That's towards the end of March. It's the weekend before my birthday, so yay. My birthday's on a Saturday this year, y'all. I'm happy. My birthday's March 30th, just to get that out of the way. And GaryCon is the weekend before that, which is March 21st through the 24th. I will have a panel there on the 22nd. That's the Friday. And if you go to that link, that is my panel. Hey, Awkwardish Panda, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you're having a great time. Hope your stream went great, Panda. I was in there earlier, watching you paint the minis. So much fun. And y'all, you should be, following Panda and things like that. Oh, I gotta do this over here. Stream went well and played way longer than I intended. Oh yes, you were on the pirate game. Yes. So follow Panda if you're not. You should be. And hey everyone coming on in, I'm DC. If you haven't been here before, you can find me on all the places under DC Lasair. That's DC Lasair. Blue Sky, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Type !DC into chat, and you'll get dclasair.bio.link, which is a link to all my links. Yay! I'm a producer, streamer, moderator, content creator, wearer of many other hats. I have a D&D actual play that just started up this week, Lords of the Thorn. There's a YouTube playlist that will take you to the first episode. You can bookmark that, and as the episodes come out, they'll go in the playlist. Amazing! Cerulean, hello! Milliam, hello! Did I miss anyone else? I don't think so. I was just talking that I will be at GaryCon, which is March 21st through the 24th, and I will be doing a producer panel there on the Friday of the convention, so March 22nd. For those details, go there, and they're so, as the event is at free, right? My panel is free. GaryCon badges cost various amounts, so depending what badge level you purchase, depends when you can sign up for events, and those started the first weekend of February, so and we'll open up with the silver tier at the end of the month, and then that means basically everyone can sign up for events if you have the silver tier badge, and that's pretty much everyone in their badge tier list at that point. So sign up for it. There's only 12 tickets left because the first day tickets were available. People got a ticket to it. So, by all means, check it out. There's 12 spots left. At least last time I looked. That might still be true. I don't know. Let me make sure I saying things that are still true. Let's see here. There's that. my event is here. Yes, there are still 12 tickets left. So when you're able to do that, if you will be at GaryCon, by all means, check that out. Yeah. And what else? Oh, we were going over things today. I was trying out a new link site called Doras, or Doras maybe, Doras.to. Team of 6 people doing it. And there's the link to the website. It's a link in bio site. So you can go to that. And let's see. Then my specific link, if you want to check that out, is right here. If you just want to see, I haven't put all my links in there yet. I'm just kind of trying it out. But it's like $3 a month and you get the amount you get for free on this link site is amazing, and it's less expensive than I think almost all the other link sites if you decide to go pro. I'll be an hour south at Adepticon. Hate they do those two cons on the same weekend every year. Yeah. Well, I hope Adepticon's good for you. I know you've been working on that. And I look forward to pictures. Let's see. So we were talking about that, and we also talked about using transcriptions, and there's the plugin for OBS that does the captions, that's feeding my captions right now. You can use that and create a file for your subtitles. So if you want a transcription that way, you can do it that way. This is the OBS plugin. We also talked about how YouTube just automatically, if you expand the info on YouTube for a video, now if it has live caption, there's also a thing you can click down in the show info panel as you're watching a video that says show transcription. If they have auto captions on, you can click that, and up on the side a transcription will appear with time codes next to it, and it'll advance as the person is talking. And if it's your video, you can go into your YouTube creator dashboard thing and save that out as a file and make that file available to everybody. And of course there's paid things you can do, but those were a couple of free ways to make transcriptions available to your audience. Yeah, and we were just going over news and things. So if you want to talk anything tech, streaming related, by all, if you have questions on any of that, by all means, we got some time left. Put your questions into chat. I will do my best to answer, or I will point you to a resource that can answer it better. Which is unlikely, of course, but oh, and JD Lee, you mentioned bring your thing over to Patreon. Let me know if you get the Discord access thing as well, or if I need to do something about that. That connection should still work, I hope, but and you should get. You did, yay! All right, cool. Yay! All right, I will make sure you have proper role and everything. Need to get some post-stream care in, but leaving a lurk. Well, thank you, Panda. Yes, take care of yourselves. If you need a drink, water, whatever. And if you are new here, by all means, hit the follow button down below. And also, if you see my icon below this video, click it once. It'll shrink down. Click it again. It'll get rid of the referral raid. tag on the end of the URL, and you'll count as a viewer. So thank you. Coming on in. At least we think it helps. So do that. That'd be amazing. Click the follow button. I do stream Monday through Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. or 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. I'd remember my own time zone, y'all. I do video games Monday through Thursdays, and Friday is reserved for tech talks. So any tech thing that relates to streaming in some way, or TTRPGs, if you have you found a new dice roller program or something like that, we can talk about it. I usually talk about Stream Decks, StreamerBot, and OBS. If you have questions on other devices and things that you use, you're using a particular webcam or anything like that, microphones, today's the day to ask me those questions. So, if you have anything, I'll be more than happy to answer or point you to a resource. If I don't, let's see here. Who is on currently? We're going to have a few more minutes yet. I think I got all of it. And talking about my Patreon. If you want to subscribe to my Patreon, there's the link. Let's see here. Upcoming weekend things. Hello, welcome on in. Shredder Zero. And glad to have you in. So weekend stuff. I am currently running an in-person Spelljammer game, and we're doing another session tomorrow. We're trying to get on a every couple weeks cycle. How you doing? You can call me Jason, by the way. Okay, I will do my best to remember that. But streamer brain sometimes out the window, and I see your handle, and that's what I go with. I will try to associate that as well as I can. So give me time. But thank you. All right. So yeah, running Spelljammer game tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. And the last session, they found this cube, and this cube makes portals. And they're working for someone who recovers ships for people, and might not exactly be legal, but sometimes ships get taken over or are adrift, and people want their property back. So they come to this NPC, and this NPC has been going, okay, you're my crew, you go out, do the thing, come back, I get the payday, I get my cut, you get your cut, and good. Well, sometimes he doesn't ask questions, depending on how much ridiculous amounts of gold he gets paid. And this was one of those times. So they went out to the ship, found the device, and the device discovered what it could do and things like that. They rolled, one of the characters rolled high arcana and things like that. I'm like, yeah, it had a giant plant tentacle coming out of it, and so they kind of knew one property of it, but then they had someone had to make an arcana check, and I'm like, okay, this is how this works. And so they took the cube, and when they came back, I always ask them, what do they tell the person employer of what they found, or where they've been, or what they had to do? And so I was taking notes. They don't, and I ask, okay, do you mention anything about the cube? No? Okay. And then I gave them a little break, and they went to have fun and games. There was an arena fight, and during the couple days, they were gone. Well, the people whose property that ship was that was holding that cube didn't have their cube, so they came back mad and basically blew up this guy's manor house that floats in the astral sea. And so when the party comes back, they came back to a basically a crumbled manor house. Yes, I have all sorts of things floating in the astral sea. This guy had a big old manor house because he does a lot of, shipping recovery things that might exactly be legal or illegal. And it has a floating iron gate around it that just keeps in sync with it because he likes floating iron gates and, or likes an iron gate. But in the astral sea, it doesn't really matter because you can just fly over it or under it, right? But he has an iron gate, and I thought that was fun. So I do weird things in the astral sea because the astral sea lets you do weird things. The astral sea is a great sandbox. It really is. And let's see. So they are going to deal with the fallout from that and whatever else I come up with between now and then. Shall be spectacular. And let's see what else. So, yeah, we've gone over a ton of things. My next stream will be on Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. We will be playing a video game. I don't know which one I'm going to be long-term playing yet. There's a few I'm considering. And let's see here. I'm just not sure which one to go with. I'm thinking about it, right? It's a thing, because there's Grand Blue, whatever the full title of that one is, like Grand Blue Link, something like that. Persona 3 maybe, or something that's neither of those games. We just did all the, I did a bunch of Steam Next Fest demos. So that was fantastic. And I mean, some of those were very fun. But yeah, so I'm still deciding on the next video game I want to do and play all the way through, or at least most of the way through until I decide, nope, this isn't for me. Maybe even Octopath Traveler 2. I was considering that one as well. The games are getting expensive, so Gotta go through that. Alright. What else? I think that will probably wrap me up for today. So we are going to find someone to raid. Do that. Once again, I'm DC. You can find me Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all those places. !DC in the chat. dclasair.bio.link. Takes you a link to all my links. Yay! Follow me on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I'm probably going to call it Twitter forever. Yeah. Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate it. Thanks for the Patreon sub, JD Lady. That's much appreciated. And let's see, what else? Anything else? I'll be at GaryCon one more time. Give a plug for that, because I run a good panel, y'all. Come by, watch that. And I will be back on Monday with more. Let's go raid Fairbear. Yeah. I don't think I've raided Fair. So let's do that. Fair's awesome. So, Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Please be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I will see you next week. Stay tuned for the raid. Bye.